we go.
Here we go.
We are live again.
Wow, that was harrowing.
That is what that was what? Heroin?
Harrowing means like 冒險犯危險 or like at the end of your toe or at the tip of your toes, like you don't know what's going to happen next.
Oh, okay.
Harrowing.
Heroin.
Heroin.
Harrowing. Harrow. Harrow. You see, when we try to talk about wood, right? This guy goes to heroin.
Heroin.
How in the world?
Bro, still got 1 more month to go.
Is it like
You still got 1 more month to go.
HARROWING, is it? Harrowing.
Harrow.
Harrow. Is it harrow? Yeah, harrowing. Harrowing. But come on, give me a break. Sometimes it's vocabulary, right? I mean, I still can, like pronounce it, good after a few tries.
Few try.
He's just like a person that doesn't have any, empathy.
Are you sure?
I don't want to start this topic.
Sure,
I'm not going to start this topic.
Yeah. You see?
Okay. Chum. Really, I'll give my airtime to you now. It's all yours. Take it.
All yours. You mean like, oh my God.
I'll pass it to you, man. Take it.
because you see, he actually doesn't realize, when you say someone has no empathy, that's an insult.
So
right, Kang Wei? No, that's why Kang Wei said. No, that's why Kang Wei said, "Forget it, Jum. I'm going to hand the time over to you. I don't talk anymore. I don't get involved in this." Because when you say you have no empathy, it's a very strong insult. Do you know that? Ask Kang Wei. Kang Wei, explain to him. He doesn't believe me. He thinks I'm pulling his leg.
Yes, that's why I'm passing the time to him. He will actually get scolding.
I don't know, but
so it's understandable that you don't really understand how to use some of the terms in language. So that's why I'm not angry with you yet.
Yet.
So yet. E-E-T. Yet. Notice.
So Kang Wei, someone was supposed to come to my house at 6 o'clock to do a show today.
Confirm, neither he oversleep or he got some issue, right?
Yeah. So
what excuse does he have today?
The first reason, I was like, he was supposed to come at 6, and then after I messaged him, he was like, I overslept.
As usual, what's new? Next.
Yeah. Next one, then he says, okay, I'm on my way. Supposed to be here at about 7:30. And then after, this guy was telling me that his bike couldn't start, there's no gas, things like that,
You sure there's no gas? If someone stole your gas away?
Like the last
I don't know, man. I really
there
don't know.
was some.
What did you do to your petrol?
What?
No. How many months did you didn't even start out the bike?
Well, at the start of the quarantine, the 21st of July, I guess.
July till now, 2 months. I suspect your battery is depleted. You better charge your battery.
I didn't know about that. I thought okay, I'm gonna get my bike going.
Since June, I think.
June?
That's when our quarantine started. May.
Yeah. My advice to you is every 2 weeks or at least once a week, start your bike.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah, especially when it's raining and when it's winter, you have to start your bike every 2 or 3 days.
Yeah. Just let it run for like 10 minutes.
Hey,
Not even 10
you
minutes.
guys.
Just let it run for 2 minutes. Okay.
You guys know that part of the bike, like because like there is a button for you to start the bike, right? But there is
Yep.
another way to start the bike, which is using the
Kickstart.
leg, right?
It's a kickstart because you are using
Kickstart,
carburetor.
right?
Yeah, carburetor. You still use the traditional way of kickstart.
Yeah, I thought that traditional way, which is the kickstart, is like a way. It's like a way for you if your battery goes, goes off, and then you can use that and then just start the bike manually, something like that.
My next question.
You have to kickstart. You have to kickstart several times.
No.
Kickstarted
Before
20 times, but it doesn't
before
work.
he kickstart, you need to do one more action. Turn your throttle full, release. Turn your throttle full and release to get some petrol flowing in and also the air to go in. So I know, Sushi, do you do that?
Well, it's like a habit. What the hell is wrong with me?
No,
I'm
did
sure
you?
Can I answer what the hell's wrong with you? Everything.
Everything.
Oh my goodness.
Come on.
Everything. Bực hết cả mình.
You know, at least you have a kickstart because my bike is using the electric start. So yesterday I faced some issue. So when I plug in the key, power it up, shit, the screen didn't work. So, I have to hit down to gear 2, gear 3, throttle in, push the bike, run on the car park, and release the throttle. Then you get we call it the push start.
The push start?
Yeah.
Oh, you mean that you gotta pump the brakes and then just...
No. Basically, because there's bike that is having the clutch in.
Yeah.
So you need to clutch in, hit it down to gear 2 or 3, clutch in, run with the bike. You got to run and push your bike to a certain momentum. At the right point of time, you release your clutch, and you just push start engine. Then you clutch in immediately.
We only have one viewer right now. Dear friend, if this is extremely boring to you, I'm so sorry. I really didn't meant for this to happen.
I know Sushi is my friend. No.
Sarah Yo, right?
Oh, Sarah Yo. Yeah, my friend.
I mean, we talking
So
about
Sarah, I'm so sorry. This is not my fault. It happened because our little Vietnamese friend here didn't know how to start his bike to get to my house so that we could do the show together. And so I'm very sorry about that you had to hear this whole era full of nonsense about motorbikes and how to start a bike. Because our young buffalo over there doesn't know how to start a bike. So very, very sorry about that. I'd like to apologize. And yes, what is wrong with June? Everything.
Let me make a finish, Shane.
What do you want to talk about now?
No. I just gonna
yes.
Come
on.
Okay. I'll give you the airtime. Take it. I give you a 5-minute airtime. All yours. You may start now.
5-minute airtime. Oh, come
All
on.
yours.
Oh, come on. Please. I mean, if you don't trust me, okay, all right. You might say that I'm gonna make excuse, but believe in my urge to go outside. After 2 months, I really want to go outside. I prepared everything beforehand, and then I wake up and I'm ready to go. But 3 different problems happened. I got a sore throat, back pain, and then my bike didn't start. Okay, just take it as an excuse. But still, I really want to go.
Wait. I catching his English. He was saying that he was preparing. So which means he had already do his preparation work by making sure that bike able to start like before he go out, right? Way before he go out, right?
About the bike. In my knowledge,
You don't even need to address that particular issue. In the end,
it doesn't work.
He didn't show up. In the end, he was late. After he didn't show up. That's all. In the end.
MIA. Listening action.
Well, people also cancel their appointments sometimes.
So, Kawai, how many times have you been on the show and seen him late?
Well,
Sorry,
right now I am early.
Let me phrase the question again. Kawai, how many times have you seen this? How many times have you seen it on time or early?
I can't count.
Last week, just once.
Just once?
Yeah.
What about
Yes.
like?
Yes. Last week was the
What
first
about
time.
other times? Other time before that?
No.
There was
none.
a time. There was a time.
There was a time when Romy is always late.
I am sure you. I mean, before even before Kang Kang and also Katrina, right?
But Jung, you really have to think about it. You know, I think because we're Singaporeans, that's why we want to make it known again. Like being on time is not just about being professional, but it's also like, you know, it's giving respect to people that are waiting for you. So it's not just respecting Kang Wei and myself, but we have to respect the people who are actually going to watch the show.
I get it.
Yes, of course you get it, but you know, you get it every week, but then every other week is the same result. So there's only that much we can do, and that much we can, you know, tolerate. Yes, Kang Wei.
Jung, your mic a bit far.
Far?
Yeah.
Which was something that I really talked about, like from 7:30 till now, right? Kang Wei, please just say yes.
Yes.
I told you to move closer so that you can pick up.
Right,
but still, like that, you know, still.
Now his face out of the angle.
I know, right? But I don't know. Like what's wrong with I don't know, man.
What to do? We got one handsome young buffalo here.
You know, I don't know. There's only so much you can say.
If you guys want me to really deliver a better like volume, I would have to be this close because I'm using my phone, and I don't know why is it like this one is like the closest I can get because I don't have space there. You see, but before that, before I was using this as a mic, right? So it was better, but I'm using my phone entirely right now, and you guys just report to me your problems related to my volume, which is not so clearly and far away. And right now we are live, and I cannot figure out the way to really deliver a better volume.
No, I mean that's the whole issue. That's why we had 30 minutes before to sort out all these problems, right?
It's okay. Chill.
Any suggestions? Oh my god.
The
suggestion is please go to Shopee in Vietnam, Shopee.vn, and buy yourself a new mic.
It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter anyways.
I bought myself a new mic.
Where's the new mic?
But
it's still on the way.
The quarantine messed it up. The quarantine messed it up, man.
Cancel the order and order a new one.
Yeah, I'm ordering a new one right now. I gotta wait.
Get a condenser mic.
You know, so weird. I ordered a new one, but it turns out it is in the red area of the city. Hai Bà Trưng Anh.
Oh. So they can still do shipments, ma.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
But they delayed my shipment, and then they said that.
I think my point of what I'm trying to say is, you know, when it comes to education, you know, when I talk to my parents and my students, I always tell them that education actually has 4 facets, and there are 4 things about education that we really need to understand. Education consists of 2 individuals. He just turned on his camera.
Yeah, he just did it. Oh, he's back.
Yeah, I'm back.
Education consists of like 4 aspects, 4 parts, and then 2 people. So one's your teacher, and then one is your student, right? So it goes like this. You have your teacher that teaches, your student that learns, okay? And usually people just end the education as such, you know, teach and learn. However, I bring forth the other 2 aspects. The teacher has to coach, and the student has to train.
True.
Right? So let's just break it down into very simple terms, okay? If this is 100%, these four facets of 100%, how many percent do I allocate to teaching?
Can you repeat that?
How much do I give teaching for? How many percent do I give teaching to?
Approximately 90. I mean 90 plus. Was it percent?
Can't wait.
I'll give you actually I'll give a 30%.
Okay. How about the learning part? How much would you wait for? How much would you give? How much would you give it?
Learning is really individual itself, lah. So
yeah, but I mean, as an individual, how much would you put in for learning?
Overally.
No, actually, teaching will be 20, learning will be 40, no 30. Then the coaching I will give another 30. The last one is what?
Training.
Training, yeah, lor, 30, 20 lor.
Okay. How about you, Chung? How much would you give?
Between
Dạy
teacher,
nhá, học
student,
nhá, huấn luyện nhá, tập luyện nhá, 4 cái.
40, 20, 30.
for teacher, students, coaching and practice.
Teach, learn, coach, train. How much?
Teach, learn, coach, train. Let me see. I think teach and coach. Teach, coach, and man, I mean,
What?
learn, which has the majority, and the other 15, 15, 15, 13, 45. 15 multiplied by 3, which is 45, 45, 45, 55. 55 for learn, and 45 divided equally to the other 3.
Isn't that just kind of like,
yeah,
isn't it one really long-winded way of saying 15 for learn, teach, 45, 15 for teach, 55 for learn, 15 for train, 15 for coach.
I didn't remember all the names, so yeah.
I would tell you that based on my personal experience, how I would break it down is like this. Teach, 5%. Learn, 5%.
coaching 90%.
Coach, 5%. The training is 85.
Training?
Look, why is it when I teach, I only give you 5%? Look, if I want to teach you one thing, right? How many times do I need to teach it?
Once.
How many times do you need to learn it?
Once.
Twice.
How many times do you need to show you how to do it? How many times do you need to practice, get it, to master it?
What you mean like if the other 3 is effective or not? I mean, in order for the other 3 to be effective, it needs to be dependent on the training. That's what you mean?
It depends on your training.
What he's trying to say is you can have all the knowledge. So you have the knowledge, you have to practice it to make it perfect.
And as a teacher, I cannot always be training with you. That's why it's coaching.
Coaching, yeah, coaching.
Huấn luyện và tập luyện là khác nhau. Huấn luyện chỉ huấn thôi. Nếu mà tập luyện thì bắt buộc phải tập. Là khác nhau. Cái này sự giáo dục nhé, 4 mảng nhé. 4 mảng của giáo dục đầu tiên là dạy 5%, học 5%, huấn luyện là 5%. Nếu mà cái tập luyện nhé chính là cái 85%. Thì ý của anh là thế. Anh hỏi em có biết nhiều không?
Hey,
biết rồi không?
Trả lời câu hỏi đấy. Trả lời câu hỏi này. Anh có học nhiều không? Em đã học nhiều chưa?
What do you mean, like learning a lot?
Em đã học nhiều chưa? Have you learned a lot? I'm sure you've learned so much, but have you put anything into practice?
Yeah, I think that is a proper way to say that. We receive a lot of information, but when it comes to life, it's harder, I think. Yeah.
It's not at all. It's whether you have done it or not. And if you don't do it well the first time, you just do it again.
Right.
And you just do it again. Oh, so that's why you're training, and it's actually called self-improvement. That's why it's so important. No point having all this knowledge and knowing about what is good and what's better, what's the best way of doing things, but you don't do it. You know? What's the point? So you know that it's not good to be late, and then you
Get used to it.
no.
But do not repeat it.
No, I mean for us as adults, right? You can be late, but you will have to be responsible for your mistakes. We can accept it if you are late maybe 3 or 4 times, 5 times. Okay, fine. There's no issue. But after that, because you know you're not a boss, and even if we're not working together, I'm not your employer, you're not my employee. But as friends, you know, being on time shows that you respect the time of the other person. And for us, being on time it shows that we respect the time of our audience as well.
Sorry.
It's okay. Jung is still adjusting his camera angles, despite what I was trying to say.
Yo.
Give him a break. You need a cat.
But, you know, I would usually be angrier. But today it's gotten to a point where I was like,
whatever.
I don't care anymore.
Whatever.
Huh? And that's a very dangerous state to be in.
She's looking at something.
Do you know what's the opposite of loving someone?
Hating someone. Oh, Toby, you're gone.
Yes. No, it's all right. It's all right.
Really bad.
What's the opposite of loving someone?
Loving someone.
Yeah, what's the opposite of love?
Hate lor.
No. When you hate someone, you hate someone because you have a negative emotion to a person, meaning you still have an emotion towards a particular person, but it is now negative.
In the Hokkien, we'll call it bo cha.
Which is exactly the opposite of love.
Bo cha.
Indifference. I don't care anymore. Go ahead. That's the opposite of love. It is not hate. It is indifference. I don't care. Go ahead. You know, it's gone on so long. It's been so many times. You know, you don't want to change. Go ahead. Let you be. And for myself, you know, it's gotten to a point where if you're always late and you're always like that, fine, let it be. No point getting angry because there's no change. No point speaking to you nicely, there's no change. Then just let it be. And I'm sorry that it's a bit heavy, but I mean, if for my students who are watching, especially my students who are watching, sorry, can't wait. Just let me say this in Vietnamese.
It's okay.
Thì hôm nay Hà thì đang nói nha về cái sự khác biệt với nói thế nào nhỉ? Cái ngược chiều của yêu là cái gì nhỉ? Cái ngược chiều của yêu chính là nhiều người sẽ nghĩ cái ngược chiều của yêu là ghét. Nhưng mà ghét cũng xuất phát từ một cái cảm xúc xuất phát từ tình yêu. Nếu mà từ lúc nhé mình ghét một người, nghĩa là mình càng ghét mình cái cảm xúc của mình càng nhiều càng nặng. Thì ghét một người không phải là cái ngược chiều hả của tình yêu. Cái ngược chiều của tình yêu là chính là cái kệ, mình không quan tâm nữa. Bởi vì mình không bị, cảm xúc của mình không bị người này ảnh hưởng nữa. Mình nói nhẹ nhàng rồi, mình mắng rồi, mình ghét rồi, mình tức giận rồi, nhưng mà lại không thay đổi, thì mình đã đến cái mức thôi, kệ thôi, không muốn thay đổi thì thế thôi. Đó. Thì hôm nay tại sao thầy đang nói về cái đấy là chính là bởi cái Trung trẻ châu kia lúc nào cũng đến muộn. Đến thầy hôm nay bảo là ok thì thôi đó, nhưng mà không tôn trọng thời gian của người khác, không tôn trọng thời gian của bạn bè, không tôn trọng thời gian của người đang xem chương trình thì thôi, mình không cần nhắc lại nữa. Đấy. Đó thì xin các bạn suy nghĩ lại đi, bởi vì nói chung là đa số học sinh của thầy đã lớn rồi nhé. Đó thì nếu mà các bạn vẫn đang học, hoặc là vẫn đang học cấp 3, vẫn đang học đại học, hay là mình là phụ huynh hay là sao, thì mình cứ nghĩ lại về cái vấn đề đấy đi. Đừng làm đến cái mức mình làm đến một người không quan tâm đến mình nữa. Như thế sẽ rất là đau khổ và buồn. Ok. Joe?
Yeah?
What do you eat for dinner?
What?
What do you eat for dinner?
I don't know what that is, but it
Me?
doesn't matter.
He didn't know what he ate for dinner.
Me?
I don't know how can I translate it into English?
What do you eat for dinner?
What is it? Giả cây.
Giả cây, fake dog.
Fake dog or something like, oh yeah. Fake dog.
Fake dog, huh? Yeah, it's actually a northern Vietnamese preparation for pork trotter.
Oh, braised pork trotter, is it?
But it's not the black one. It's a yellow one.
It's the yellow one.
So because it's called giả cây, giả means false or fake. Cây is actually another name for dog. So it's actually called fake dog. Because the way they prepare the pig trotter, they prepare in the same way they would a dog
for the
dish.
dog meat. Yeah.
So that would be blue ginger, galangao, yellow ginger, turmeric,
Yeah.
and a few other, but those are two main flavors of this particular dish with bamboo as well. And so they cook it together, and then it creates this dish called giả cây. So it's made of pork instead of dog.
At least better than
So
mine. Yes.
Yes.
It's a delicious dish, right?
Yeah. It's very northern, actually, very northern Vietnamese. I find that northern Vietnamese food, right, is actually a lot more Vietnamese than southern Vietnamese food.
I will not debate on this.
I mean, if you think about it, right, the southern Vietnamese food, a lot of it is very Chinese.
Man, you
Chinese.
try to escape from every conversation onto.
Yeah, you always talk about north and south.
But there is a very, very big difference.
There is definitely for sure. Yeah, especially the food, the way they cook it, the culture, the language, the attitude, all kinds of stuff. Yep.
Yeah. So
I totally agree.
I found that after living here for so many years, I found that northern Vietnam, right, is actually like real Vietnamese food, whereas southern Vietnam is actually a mixture of Chinese and Vietnamese type of foods. So the flavors are totally different. Did you watch that video that I made, the one on green bananas?
I didn't have a time.
The green bananas? No, because I was saying that my neighbor was like, they gave me a whole bunch of green bananas, right? And then I was like, I don't like eating bananas anyway. So
I thought you were going to do goreng pisang.
I did, actually.
Okay. Goreng pisang, Robin, it basically is translated, it will be fried bananas. It's a Malay word. We call it goreng pisang.
He's not paying attention because he's doing his hair. Do you notice?
Yeah, as usual. Yeah, let's just maintain the stare at him.
And you're still wondering whether his hair is okay.
Yeah, it's okay. It's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyways, they have growing pisang here too, but it's a different type of banana.
Flat.
The ones that we use in Singapore, right? It's actually really nice because it's very soft and very sweet and a very strong banana flavor. But the ones they use here is the plantain banana, which is like a starchier type of banana.
Starchy, yeah.
Yeah. So they fry that, but I prefer.
I think
I
they
prefer
have
the
a big
Singaporean
type.
one.
I think they have the big type, right? They slice into small slices, then they bake it or fry it.
There's so many types of bananas here.
I
You know, I
remember
had
one is a dry one, then they fry, then they bake it.
dry.
They will suntan it first lah. Then after that, I think I forgot whether is it fry it or they bake it.
Suntan the bananas. Huh?
I mean you slice it, then you're like preserve type
You
one.
dry
You
in the sun, is it?
you dry in the sun.
You suntan the bananas in the sun.
Suntan the banana, suntanning.
Oh, give me a break. I had these Choi Ho. It's actually a banana that's about this long, and the seeds, right? They're like half a pea.
It just automatically.
I just waiting for you to do something, I just waiting for you to do something. You get it, We are just waiting. You're waiting for it, only. Too bad. Today we don't have Catherine to save you.
Not my fault. It just came up. I don't know what the hell happened.
No, you touched something, didn't you?
The what?
You touched
Catherine,
something,
we
didn't
miss
you?
you.
No, I didn't touch
Em sợ
anything.
bảo cái gì đúng không?
I was trying to use this mic to listen to you guys better, but
Đến sau đó chạy bảo gì hả? Thì sau đó lại có nhạc nhỉ hả?
this one automatically
Lý do.
connects with this one. Okay.
Toàn lý do
I
thôi.
am sorry. My bad.
What are we talking about? Jung?
Ba 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 ba
You
ba
guys talking
ba
about
ba ba.
the video
Which one?
banana with the green banana.
Which banana?
And then you guys talk about like here the variety of bananas in Vietnam.
And which one was I talking about?
That one I was mistakenly. Didn't listen.
Of course. It's nothing new. So Choi Ho, right? It's actually a seed banana. So it's actually this big, and the seed's actually about this size, right? So it's actually a painkiller. So you actually eat the seeds, and the seeds are so hard that you can't actually chew it. So you actually get to eat the seeds, and then after that you actually, if you eat enough of those bananas, you fall asleep, and you get a very, very good night's sleep. It's really, really cool.
Good way to solve insomnia.
There's no traditional cures for that, Like if you take a lotus, anything from the lotus, then you'll be able to sleep.
Lotus stem.
Lotus stems, I don't know what you eat with a lotus stem, but the lotus root and the flower and the seeds.
I know the stem. The stem is the green color where you eat in the steamboat.
I think that's arrowroot, that's not
Arrowroot.
lotus. Arrowroot is different.
Is it arrowroot? I forgot. I like that one is that you always have it on the steamboats.
That's arrowroot because the lotus one you cannot eat. It's too tough.
Arrowroot.
Oh.
I miss that. I love. They call it bak hao or something like that.
Not sure. But man,
I miss the steamboat.
The weather is getting cool, so I can't wait for winter. Then we'll be eating hot pot every other day.
Yeah, then we barbecue.
Oh, hot pot season,
Yeah.
guys. We're gonna have some hot pot season.
Then we get mala hot pot, you know, the spicy one from China.
And then
Because
you
I found
make
the
the
Hai Di Lao
spicy hot
packet.
pot. And you know what happened afterwards? You know what happened afterwards? We all get that. What is it called? Something that we have like a stomach ache, and then we just
Diarrhea.
diarrhea.
Because it's too oily for us.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, do you know, Kanwei, whenever I go back to Singapore, right, the first week I'll have the runs all the way.
It's normal. It's normal.
But it's so bad. When I go to Thailand, I don't get it. But when I go back to Singapore, I get diarrhea like the whole week.
You need to get okay, when you're back, right, you make sure you get a bottle of water from there and you bring it back to Singapore and you mix it. It's the water.
It's not the water, it's not the microbes. It's actually the type of food Singaporeans eat. It's so oily. Like when I go back to Singapore, right, many times I can't eat out.
So okay, lor, then you don't eat char kway teow lor. You just have to bear with it lor. No laksa lor.
But okay, name me one dish other than yong tau fu, right? Which is not oily.
Name one dish lei cha lor.
Lei cha is not something they eat. It's like, you know, everywhere, right?
Where else?
Like hawker food. Hawker food. We're talking about food in Singapore, okay? That's not oily.
Porridge.
How many bowls can you eat?
That's what causes you diabetes.
Oh.
Diarrhea.
Oh man.
I thought it was diabetes. Why are they so close to each other? You know?
No, he's talking about oily food. He's talking about oily food.
He's talking about diabetes, right?
Oh yeah. I still got one more. Fish soup.
So
My
you
favorite.
see, it's only about
What else?
you know.
No, nothing much. The rest are pure.
Nothing, right? Other than, you know, the herbal soups that we get, and yong tau fu and fish soup, kway teow teng. It's very few things are not oily. Everything is oily.
So
when I go back, I get this horrible stomachache every time I go back.
Any suggestions to the viewers of if they're gonna go to Singapore, what food will they should
You should come Singapore or bring and eat.
avoid? Is it avoid? Avoid. Yeah, avoid. Yeah.
No, I tell you, there's one thing that you need to come. When you come to Singapore, do try the durians. It's totally different from Vietnam.
Is it bad?
Oh man, you try, you'll love it.
You try, you learn it. Oh my God, look at him. He's like
You know, I don't think this boy would know how to eat durians.
No. You eat durians now? Robin, do you eat durians?
What is that?
Durian.
Oh, yeah, durian? No, I hate it. I hate the smell. I hate it.
Wait. You should come to Singapore and try it, and you'll fall in love with it. The taste is totally different from Vietnam.
My mom got some in the fridge, but I don't know.
No, bro. Trust me. If you come to Singapore, I'll bring you and you can try it. The taste is totally different. It's totally different.
It's like, it's called the most pungent. Is it pungent? Right? Pungent smell.
That's the correct word. Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
But you haven't tried before the different type. Different type of durians. So you come to Singapore, I'll bring you to try. Yeah.
You got different type of like durians.
You come to Singapore, I'll bring you to go. You bring it to the next level of durians.
So you think there's only one type of durian in the world?
One type of what?
Do you think there's only one type of durian in the world?
I was thinking that there's just one type, but
that's really different type. That's different type.
I am serious. Like
yeah, no worries. Come here. Come. I'll bring you to eat durians during durian seasons.
Open my phone and then come over.
Trust me. If your mom loves durians, if you come to Singapore, you get and try durians. It's the next level of durians that you will have. Totally different.
You know, we'll see, man. We'll see. I mean, yeah, we just talk about like bananas and durians, and now I know bananas can cause you better can gives you better sleep.
No.
And different bananas gives different stuff, right?
No,
Like you
only
said.
one type of banana is actually a painkiller.
Oh, painkillers? I thought it was like a better sleeping pills.
No, because it's a painkiller, it actually helps you sleep.
Oh.
But
It's a way that
it's
it
not
knock
the
you out.
banana that does it, it's the seed of the banana.
Oh.
Chuối hột này, có biết chuối hột không?
Chuối hột à?
We have la la la.
I don't really just sit down and then just categorize. Oh, this one is this one, and that one is that one, and this one is this one, and that one is that one.
Do you know the wisdom of his ancestors are all wasted? You know, it's all gone. Can't wait. My goodness, so many amazing things, you know, about Vietnamese culture, about Vietnamese food and medicine and things that we do here. And this particular generation just lost everything, you know. Do you know there's two words to describe we in Vietnamese? Chúng tôi and chúng ta nhá. Chúng tôi, chúng ta. Okay? So it's two words that represent we in Vietnamese. My students cannot differentiate the two.
Is it like the difference is the timeline, right? I mean, before people use chúng ta nhiều hơn chúng tôi, and now we just.
No.
Is it not?
No.
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 Like
look. You see,
Please.
they don't know how to differentiate the word we in Vietnamese. You know.
I thought we is các bạn.
Các bạn is like you guys.
You guys, yeah, các bạn is you guys.
Okay. Not bad, not bad. I know a few Vietnamese words, okay?
Chúng tôi is when you talk. Woo-hoo. Chúng tôi is when you include everybody.
Yeah.
I'm talking to someone, right? I'm talking to this person.
Okay.
So I'm talking to this person and it's like we. Okay?
Chúng ta là us.
But when I say chúng ta, I am not including this person. It's we.
Others lah.
But I'm talking to this person.
Lah.
But I'm talking to you.
Okay.
But I'm saying, oh, we, us, my brother and I. But we use the word chúng ta.
Oh.
But when we include this person, we use the word chúng tôi, which is also a we.
One is togetherness and one is without you lah.
Yes. It's we together, we without you. But this particular generation doesn't know. And
I thought it was the other way around, you know? No. Ý em là như này nhá. Em cứ nghĩ là chúng ta sẽ là cái mà bao gồm tất cả mọi người, còn chúng tôi thì sẽ là một phía thôi á.
Em hỏi mẹ anh đi.
Seriously? Tại vì em không có nghĩa là em cảm nhận như vậy ấy. You know,
Cảm nhận như vậy bởi vì chưa học bao giờ à? He's like, he's like, oh, this is how I felt about the word. I feel that the word represents that.
Wait. Let me get the expression. Feeling
好肚痛㗎呢個 feeling 啊！
呢個 feeling 啊，同你講個 feeling 啊。
知道你而家做乜嘢㗎？好肚痛嘅。
Sometimes you just gotta feel things. You are like a Vietnamese, but
I learned your culture.
I understand you learn our culture, and since.
But the problem is I can't learn it from you.
Nhưng mà tôi với ta mà nhở? Ta, tôi. Maybe I should look it up again.
Yes, you should. Oh, what's a female dinosaur called?
Yeah?
What's a female dinosaur called?
Few dinosaur called?
I can't recall it too, man.
Dinosaur.
Shit. What's the word they used last week?
I said bull and cow, but I realized I was wrong. But last week I did say that I suspect it's called bull and cow.
Female dinosaur?
Yes, what's the female dinosaur called in English?
Calf.
Wrong. And that's not even a female, that's the baby, by the way.
Yeah, calf is the baby.
Wait.
Yeah, calf is the baby.
Is it a cow?
No, it's not a cow.
No, I found out that it's not cow. The female for dinosaur is called Dinosaura.
Dinosaur. Why is it so easy? I mean, you
So
just need to
you don't use
add
the word
A.
saurus, use the word Sora.
Sora. 家波 Sora.
Sora. Tyrannosaurus
And, the male one
becomes
is,
Tyrannosaura.
Tyrannosaura.
Yeah. So they will change the word saurus into Sora for the female.
That's interesting.
Interesting.
Yeah. It's very strange. But I mean it's a Latin root word. That's why you can do it that way. So you guys learned something new today, huh?
We got our
Dinosaur.
sister!
Dinosaurus.
Oh, is she coming online?